Greetings everyone, welcome back to a very exciting episode of Blade Bias. Really quick, you might have noticed I haven't uploaded in a few days, and that's because, well, I'm home now. I finally finished school, the academic weapon is free, but of course I could not enjoy my freedom for long, or at all, because my laptop decided to shit the bed. More specifically, the M.2 slot that holds my boot drive decided to shit the bed, and I no longer can boot Windows on this thing, because the drive won't recognize. I plugged it into my desktop and the drive recognizes, but getting data off of a Windows drive that's for a different computer is going to be a nightmare, to say nothing of how I'm going to use this in the future. It's a whole mess. So I wasn't able to upload for a while. It was partially finals, but it was mostly because of that. But you know what? I'm home now. I finally have my desktop back. It's currently open because I've been fiddling with the drive for like 2 hours now. But you know what? I've had these two packages sitting here, and this one specifically I think we are all very excited for. So I'm just gonna dig into them. I'm gonna put away the CS, tech support stuff for a little bit, and we're gonna play with some funny ballad songs, because these are two ballad songs. Well, this one specifically is one that I'm very, very excited for. I've gotten a lot of questions. Where is the Vulp Pro? Let me tell you. It's right here, baby. I did not expect it to come so soon. I believe this was delivered like the 8th. It was delivered like a day or two after it came out. I was not expecting that. The last time I got a Vault from Nabalis, it took a good while to get here. So I had them send it here just in case it didn't get here in time, and then it was stuck at my apartment, and then I would have been delayed a whole bunch. It showed up early, and it's been sitting at my house for about 2 weeks now. But that doesn't matter because we're here now. Now, I've already made many videos about the original Vulp and why I'm excited for the Vulp Pro. The original Vulp, to give you a refresher, I'm going to flip over here because, my side panel is sitting right there. But to give you a refresher, the Vulp is a very, very good beginner ballad song. It comes with a lot of great things that are going to get you into the hobby, but it doesn't flip as well as I think it could. In an attempt to make chaplains easier to learn, Will made the Vulp require bigger circles, and that is a big problem because the chaplains don't grow with you. If I try and chaplain at my normal speed, the Vulp flies away. I'm just going to move this. I would not like to shatter that live on Blade Bias. That'd be very cool. But in order for you to do a good chaplain on this, you have to do big circles, which isn't very good when you're a better flipper. And so that's why this exists. I still think the Vulp Pro, or the Vulp, is great. I still think it's a wonderful beginner ballad song, as I've said. That's why I recommend it so much. But I think it could be improved. And apparently, this is the improvement. Starting off, this box looks amazing. Oh my gosh. And opening it up. Ooh! Oh, holy shit. Wait, there's so much stuff in here. Okay, first of all, we got the Vulp Pro. I don't know what happened to this box, but we have the starter hardware that I love the Vulp for so much. We have extra pivots, a T10 bit that also functions as a pivot needle, extra washers, extra bushings, everything. The thing that made the Vulp great in the first place. Thread locker, lube. I actually didn't get lube when they were including it with the Vulp, but again, this is the reason I recommend it so much. And what is this? Do we even have bite handle indicators? These might not come with every Vulp Pro. I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. I've never seen those before. I've never even heard of those before. I thought they would have maybe marketed those a little bit, but I guess they didn't. Okay, I'm immediately noticing the closed handle gap, which Brandon did tell me that the closed handle gap is bigger than it's supposed to be on these first units, but they said they have fixed that. And I'm also seeing this thing is oiled up something fierce. Pardon my mess. I literally have not unpacked it all. I hung out with my family for a while and then went straight to troubleshooting because I didn't know if the drive in my laptop was dead or alive. I didn't know if it was the port, if it was the drive. I needed another computer to confirm that with, and all of my friends had already gone home from college, so I couldn't borrow a computer or anything like that. But yeah, massive handle gap closed. That's going to be fixed on the new models. I've been assured by Brandon, I guess. I don't get... It's been fixed, I guess. I've been assured that by Brandon. But yeah, the Vulp Pro just serves serves to be very exciting. It's an upgrade in pretty much every way from the original Vulp. We have G10 for grip. We have increased side channel depth here. We have a better finish on it. It should have a better balance. It should chaplain a lot better. And it just looks amazing. This looks and feels really good. I'm normally a G10 hater, so we'll have to see how this goes in the future. But feeling it right now, it feels really good. And it's not even enough that I think I would be annoyed by it in the future. Otherwise, a few scratches on the finish. But the Vulp Pro occupies a price point that I'm very interested in. It's about $140, which is right around like your Arctics, your Vortexes, your Prisma V1s. And I think it's a bit of a neglected price range. I wish there were more Balisongs in this price range, because that's what you get. You get a Vulp, and then you kind of upgrade to this price range. But I can hear all of you, it's been 6 minutes, the guy in the back is screaming his head off for me to flip it. Brandon's probably eagerly awaiting this part of the video. So let's just do it, shall we? Unboxing is great. Overall presentation is great. Let's hope it flips great. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That singular zero gravity chaplain right there is all I need to know that this is way better than the Vulp. Holy shit. Let me get the Vulp back out. Where'd I put it? Wait, oh god, it's over here. I'm a mess. Zero gravity chaplain on the Vulp. Zero gravity chaplain on the Vulp Pro. It still falls, but it doesn't spin out. So let's do like an actual zero gravity chaplain. Look at how much I have to crank that. And that was still me like trying quite a bit to get it to go. But that one, you got to crank it a little bit, but it's all about the feeling. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see it very much. But the feeling of that zero gravity chaplain is far more controllable. But enough about zero Gs. Let's do actual chaplains now. Former chaplain world record holder, after all. Oh my gosh. A Vulp that... Holy crap, a Vulp that I can actually chaplain. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. A Vulp that actually chaplains. The G10, immediately, I'm feeling it do... It's doing a lot for the grip. That was just a straight up bite handle move. What am I doing? The handles have a lot more grip. This G10 is affecting things far more than I thought it would. Because, you know, you've got this glossy finish, which is going to be a little more grippy than this Bead Blast. Because this Bead Blast, I hate Bead Blast so much. But this glossy feels a little bit better. Grip feels a little bit better. And the balance is not at all as handle biased as I was expecting here. Will was talking a lot in his videos about how he made it far more handle biased and how it lines up with his preferences pretty much perfectly, which, as someone who's tried Will's collection, I find myself not enjoying the amount of handle bias that Will likes in some of his knives. But this, it is definitely handle biased, but certainly not as much as I was imagining. Because the original Vulp, like, isn't the most neutral thing in the world. In fact, I don't know why, but the original Vulp feels like it's more handle biased. I know that's not the case. I think that's just due to the overall improvement of how this flips. The original Vulp is very, like, kind of shaky and all over the place, whereas this feels far more controlled, so it kind of feels more neutral, but I know it isn't. That fans very well. Granted, this is a black blade on a black background, so I can't really see it that well. Maybe we could do Le Funny. This is a weighted blanket. This is a bad idea. Okay, so it's not the flattest fan I've seen in the world, but it's pretty damn flat. Again, I was expecting this to be way more handle bias than this ends up being. Choker fans, they kind of drag a little bit, but nothing bad at all. Like, we're not talking a Prisma Pro level of tip weight here, but it's certainly enough. Like, I can flip that. This feels incredible. Dude, this is a massive, massive upgrade. The blade was changed quite a bit. If you want to know more about like what was actually changed, go watch Will's video that he made on his Flips channel. Highly recommend it if you want to know like insights into the designing process. But you can see the blade, this cutout right here ends much earlier than it does on this one, and the blade kind of kicks in a little bit more at a different point, I believe. Or no, that's not it. It actually, this part kicks out further and then it goes back in instead of the Vulp, the original Vulp, which is kind of flat. This is far more angled. So you have a little bit of a different blade shape here, and you can see that the weight here at the pivots is much reduced. This is like a huge area right here. It's been very much so reduced here to the point where they had to move the logo. Never mind. The logo was up there anyway, but it's smaller now. So less pivot weight, better chaplains, you know, that's pretty cool. But this, wow, bravo. I am not in a great flipping place right now because it's been quite a while since I seriously flipped. Picked up my Orion and flipped it for like maybe half an hour straight last night, and that's the longest that I've flipped uninterrupted in the past few months. Nah, probably past a month or so. But this feels genuinely amazing. I know I'm going to get people in the comments who are like, he's friends with Will and Brandon, don't listen to his opinion, because he's biased. Well, first of all, it's called Blade Bias, so like, congratulations on figuring out the point of this channel. But go check out, if you are one of those people, go check out any of the other reviews. I haven't watched any of them because I wanted to form my own opinion on this. But go watch any of the other reviews if you don't feel like you can trust me. I know Den has done one. I think Pyro did one. Oh, and it sounds amazing. I know I'm just doing the same combo over and over, but again, haven't flipped in a little bit. I want to spend a lot of time this Christmas break flipping, and I think this Vulp Pro is going to help me do that. This is really good. I highly recommend this. If you're interested in the look of it, I would say this is a no-brainer. Even if you want to upgrade from your Vulp, I know it's the same design, but this just flips so much better. This is an insane improvement. I think my only complaint, and this is a fucking nitpick of a complaint, is that the gap is a little big. Brandon said that the closed gap is bigger than it should be, but he said the open gap should be fine. I don't know. I usually like maybe a little less handle gap there, but that's not a bad deal at all. As far as like the actual flipping experience, I guess I'm describing it in terms of the old Vulp, but what if you've never flipped the old Vulp? It is extraordinarily smooth. Like, maybe it's just because it's lubed up to high hell, but it carries momentum very well. It fans very well. I think a little more tip weight would be in line for it to be perfectly with my preferences. Like, it's a little less tip weighted than the Prisma Pro is, but we're comparing it to the greatest thing in my collection, flipping-wise, in my opinion. This flips really good. It's got a slight handle bias to it. You can feel it when you fan, but it makes the chaplain and rollovers feel very, very good. The surface feels very refined. I'm getting a little bit of like that chalky feeling, but I think that's more due to the fact that this thing is just covered in oil from the factory, rather than the fact that it's like G10, because I don't think the G10 is taking up enough surface area for it to really like chalk me up. And then the design, the golden black. Anyone who's gotten golden black, you're based, and I think you're really cool. So they sold out extraordinarily fast, but this flips very, very well. I like how this flips a lot. I'll have to spend a little more time with it. You know, I'll do my week with the Vulp Pro video to figure out how I feel about it in the long term. But short term, very impressed. Good job, Will and Brandon. I'm very excited for Brandon to finally know how I feel about this thing. Maybe I can do a giraffe on it. It's been a while since I've done a giraffe. Oh, close. Giraffe. Oh, close. Oh, I'm ending it too early. I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's been quite a while since I've done a giraffe. Oh, hold on. One more time. 99% of flippers quit before they hit the giraffe. Oh. Is this a skill issue or is this a problem with the balisong? Because it seems to be hesitating a little bit. I'm having trouble getting it to go around my ring finger. That was probably the best. There we go. Let's go. I think that was just a skill issue. But yeah, great job. The Vulp Pro. I believe it's available right now. I don't know. It might have sold out at this point. But yeah, very impressed on the first impressions here. And with that, I don't know, is this a 20-minute video? Maybe it is. I talked a lot. I rambled a lot. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I like this a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was really worried about the increase in the handle bias, but it turns out to not be an issue basically whatsoever. Prefer this to the original Vulp. I know someone's going to ask. Absolutely better than the original Vulp. Is it twice the price better? Well, I'll answer that in about a week. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully the videos go back to normal now. I'm home and I actually have time and all that. But I'm going to go open this other package. And I'll see you guys all in that video. Happy holidays. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This thing's sick.